He is joining us via satellite from the Harvard Kennedy School in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where he is a professor. Professor, it's good to talk to you. I'm going to get to that relationship, the U.S.-Egypt relationship, in just a moment and whether the U.S. has any real leverage there. But you have called what is happening in Egypt right now a triumph of stupidity. Why don't you take a moment to explain that position?
Well, first of all, President Mubarak was, I think, ill-informed and stupid in how he handled the initial protests. Then the Muslim Brotherhood was quite stupid in how they handled the opportunity they had to try and build an inclusive democratic order in Egypt. And now I fear the Egyptian military is being stupid in trying to eliminate the Muslim Brotherhood and essentially turn the clock back to a military regime that wasn't working particularly well before it was initially overthrown.
So where does that leave Egyptians, 80 million or so Egyptians right now, who want probably nothing more but for all of this to come to an end so that they can get their lives back on track and the economy of the country going again?
Well, I think, unfortunately, what history warns us is that processes like this take a long time to work themselves out. The American Revolution took a long time. The French Revolution took years. I don't think we're going to see a stable, fully legitimate order reemerge in Egypt. And even if the military is able to reassert control, eventually get a new constitution, get some semblance of civilian government back, it's not clear that they know how to make the Egyptian economy work any better. So we're likely to see popular discontent in the future as well.
Professor, let me try this one on you. I want to broaden the conversation just a bit here. In my hometown of Baltimore, I know many are wondering, how important is Egypt really to America and America's interest? And maybe you can put that in the context, well, whatever context you like, but certainly the context of the relationship between Egypt and Israel.
Well, we've had an important strategic partnership with Egypt for a long time, but the main thing we have wanted from Egypt is the maintenance of the peace treaty between Egypt and Israel that was signed in 1979. The main reason we've been continuing to provide them with over $1 billion of military aid every year. That's important to us, but it's not vital, and it seems to me this is one of those moments where we have to recognize that we don't have much leverage in what happens in Egypt, and also what happens there is not likely to affect American strategic interests in any fundamental way.
Steve, appreciate it. Steve Walt is from the Harvard Kennedy School in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Steve, appreciate it.